Hello everyone and welcome to a special on the road edition of Does It Yum, and we are in Glastonbury at the Pyramid Vegan Cafe. We've just got up and we're absolutely starving and we're going to tuck into some delicious vegan tofu scramble, and what a treat, a vegan scotch egg. This is going to be awesome. I'm absolutely starving. So tofu scramble is quite a hard one to get right. Getting that balance of egginess, not too much turmeric. It's a bit of a dark art. We've got some herbs going on here. We've got some spinach and some lovely homemade sourdough bread. So let's just go in and see what's going on. Oh yeah, that is absolutely delicious. It has a really good eggy texture with a little bit of bite to it. It's really, really tasty. A little bit salty. You can kind of taste that kala namak in there. We've got some what looks like chives. There's a lot of flavors going on here and it's really warming. Kind of a hint of pepper in there. That is really, really, really good. Okay, here we go. We're going in. There's a richness to this, a kind of buttery luxuriousness that really makes this a very warming and very delicious breakfast. Okay, so we've devoured the tofu scramble and that was delicious. I'm really excited to try this vegan scotch egg. I've never had a vegan scotch egg before, and I think inside this is tofu scramble. Whether it's the same as that's on the sourdough, I don't know, but I'm really, really excited to cut this open and let's see what it's all about. Oh yeah, look at that. It looks really, really tasty. The fake sausage meat around the outside is herby. You can see there's some real care been put into getting a really good amount of filling on the inside. I think that's really key. It's got a really good consistency. It really is reminiscent of cutting into an omnivorous scotch egg. So let's have a little bite and see what this is all about. That is absolutely spot on. Oh yeah, that kind of cold sausage meat, the crumb on the outside, there's a herbiness in there. It's really, really well seasoned. And the tofu scramble in the middle is just delightful. Equally, probably the scramble that I had in the previous dish. But cold, it's fantastic. It really does emulate a traditional scotch egg. Now, my partner, Helen, is stealing some of this delicious scotch egg. I mean, this is something that I really do miss. I was a scotch egg fan. I've always loved things like pies, scotch eggs, home-baked stuff. And as a vegan, it's been great to see this and actually get a little rekindling of having a scotch egg like I used to. This is awesome. I really recommend this cafe. They have cakes, baked goods, massive breakfast, which I'm kind of envious when I saw that come out. They have stews, dal stew. They also cater for weddings and places like that. And they've only been here, what was it, Helen? How long have they been here? They've only been here since November, and they really have seemed to have made a huge mark here. They seem to be doing really well for themselves. These guys used to be in the Gauntlet, but they've moved to an alley that's just a little bit down from the Gauntlet, about halfway up Glastonbury High Street. I really recommend checking these guys out, especially if you want to visit the tour. Grab yourself a pasty or a cake or something to take with you. They're super friendly bunch and it's really, really well priced. I can't remember what the price is off the top of my head because I was so excited to come and eat. So yeah, definitely check the Pyramid Vegan Cafe out. Cheers. Hello everyone and welcome to another Glastonbury edition of Does It Yum on the Road, and we are at the Rainbow's End Cafe. We've been out shopping all day up and down and we're absolutely starving and we're ready to tuck into another load of decent Glastonbury vegan fare. So we've got a mixed meze platter dead in front with some walnut and cranberry soda bread, some pasta salad, some lovely looking olives, some aubergine in olive oil and a tahini and what's that stuff called, that grainy stuff, Helen?
Quinoa.
Quinoa. and a grainy quinoa salad. And you can see here we have got some homemade delicious vegan samosas with neon turmeric oozing out the sides. They look really, really yummy. Can't wait to cut these open. So without further ado, we shall tuck in to the pasta salad. We've got some aubergine, I think, on here, some courgette and some charred red peppers. It looks super nice. Really, really fresh, really zesty. The rocket is giving that bitterness. It's really well seasoned, and there's like a sweetness there coming through. Really, really good. Going over, we've got the tahini quinoa salad with some broccoli. Always good to see some cruciferous vegetables getting involved. Oh yeah, that is lovely. There's some lime, hints of lime coming through there. So tasty. These are really fresh vegetables, really clean, really good, healthy vegan food. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's get on some of this aubergine. I'm a really big fan of aubergine. It really, really soaks up the flavour. Oh, if I can get it, that is. Oh, that is so good. This looks like it's been in brine, and the brine has really soaked in to that delicious, spongy aubergine. The great thing about aubergine is if you cook it properly, it just acts like this kind of like absorbent pad that just takes up all the flavour. This has been cooked to perfection. It's really easy to get aubergine wrong, and it can be quite chewy and horrible, but this is banging. Really, really good. And olives, well, I think we all know what the olives are going to taste like, but maybe they're in some kind of interesting... Oh yeah, that's a really good quality olive. When you go to the shop and you get them off the shelf and they're a bit anemic and not very nice, these are delicious. I mean, it's in like just a standard herby brine, but again, it's just really nice. Okay, let's go in for a bit of bread. That's Helen digging in there. Can't resist. Oh, that soda bread's really good. It's light. It's not too dense. Soda bread can get really, really dense, but this is delicious. We've got some seeds in there. We've got the lovely cranberry. Oh yeah. It's almost like pudding. It's like having a lovely slice of pudding on the side of your plate. It's so good. Yeah, really, really enjoying this. It's really well priced. I think all of this came to, I think, £15 with drinks. Really, really good. This is a great kind of meal if you're going to go up the tour and you want something light and you don't want to get, too bogged down with having like a really big carby meal. Yeah. And then after this, we're going to move on to the samosa. Okay, we're at the homemade vegetable samosas. I'm really excited about this. The pastry is really, it looks like really fine phyllo pastry. We've got black sesame seeds on top. They look absolutely delicious. And me and Helen are going to tuck in right now and see what this is all about. Oh, look at that. So good. Got the turmeric-y oil kind of coming out of it, really rich. The filling smells amazing. Oh yeah, that is comfort. You got that potatoey taste, the cumin, curry spice. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so much nicer than those kind of put in the oven samosas you get from Tesco. The pastry on this is so fine, almost buttery. It is so delicious. I think we've got aubergine in here, cauliflower. They've really gone the extra mile. It is so good. Oh, that is delicious. I really, really recommend, if you come here, order these samosas. They are absolutely divine. The food in the Rainbow's End is absolutely delicious, and it definitely does yum, and it's worth your hard-earned dosh. I really recommend coming down to this place. The staff are super friendly. The food is fresh, zesty and light. It is an absolute dream. Had a really good time in Glastonbury. We've literally not had a single disappointing meal yet. What a great place to go if you're vegan or plant-based.